Hi everybody, Spider-Kel back once again, another DC Chess Collection review. This week, number 9, Poison Ivy. I say this week, I haven't been doing this weekly. I don't know why I threw this week in there, to be honest. Never mind. Poison Ivy, a character that I am not a huge fan of. I don't dislike her, I don't hate her character or anything like that. I've read comics, I've seen the animated show with her in it. I do quite enjoy her. She's a good character. She's a lot of fun. She's just not one that I really enjoy. If I was looking for a comic to read, I would pick any other character: Penguin, Riddler, Joker, and any others really over Poison Ivy. She's just not my thing. She's just not my. Her character is just not that interesting to me, I suppose is the only thing I can think of. And all across the board, as I say, the cartoons, the comics, and of course that film. Yeah, so she's not really a character that I like. So that said, obviously I wasn't really too bothered about this figure. But on the one hand, I wasn't too bothered. On the other hand, it was the first pawn that we got. And so I was quite interested to see what that was like. And then when the figure finally came, well, I'll show you. And here she is, Poison Ivy, the figure. And yeah, really surprised that I actually like this one. And not so much that I like this one, but that she's actually one of the best ones again. She's really, really beautifully sculpted, captures the personality of Poison Ivy extremely well, and it's just fantastically detailed and coloured. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. We zoom in onto the face here. Oh, I went a bit too far there. There we go. Zoom in onto the face, and again, a lot like Riddler. The face kind of doesn't. Well, it doesn't even. It's a really well sculpted face. Eyes are looking in the right direction. Beautiful green lips. And I like, if you look at it from this point of view, almost like she's blowing someone a kiss to get their attention, the way that Poison Ivy would. But she's not looking. She's kind of doing it, but she's not interested. She has a mind on other things. I do kind of like that. That's a really cool kind of quirky piece. You can probably see up here we do have a bit of a red paint splatter there, which is a shame. It does let the figure down ever so slightly, but it's only when you look at it this close that it's noticeable like that. From a distance, it does really just look like a piece of hair sticking down. So it's not too terribly bad. It's just a bit unfortunate. The hair itself is fantastically sculpted. I think that's beautifully sculpted, and a beautiful shade of red that they've used, and how it flows down off her shoulder and across her back. And it is just very nicely sculpted. Across to the figure now, across to the painting on the body, really nice green, very, very light green sort of texture. Obviously Poison Ivy doesn't have pink skin. She has, what is it? Her skin was replaced by chlorophyll or something like that. Basically she is Mother Nature embodied, and in doing that, obviously her skin is all green and really, really nicely depicted on here, all the way through her body, all very, very light green, and then mixed with this very beautifully deep green of a costume. Just a very, very nice effect. And then all the way through her body we have these vines that are kind of wrapping up, leading up to the costume. And then around the edges of the costume, you can see there the raised parts, which almost make it look like it's leaves and vines that like a costume is made out of. And I might be wrong on this, but I've always thought that was the case with Poison Ivy, that her costume, she doesn't actually wear a costume, but the leaves kind of wrap around the body and create the costume itself. So that's what I've always thought about it. That's how I've always thought Poison Ivy's costume was. And that's really nicely depicted there. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong on that one, but that's what I've always thought. That was the case. If that's not the case, I have no idea what these lumps on the edge of her costume are then. But across to her legs as well, we've got a little bit of paint scuff there, which is a shame. But the vines creeping up her legs and all the way down to her feet as well. It's just a beautifully crafted figure. It really is a really nicely detailed and crafted figure. And then obviously down here we have the Joker symbol on the base, as all pawns will have. For Joker's side, a really nice detail there. So yeah, just a really beautiful sculpted, and captures her character extremely well. And I have no flaws with it, apart from the paint sculpt here and the little bit on the top of her head. I think it's a really nice figure. It's beautifully sculpted, captures the personality extremely well. I think it's one of the best. Which is nice. We've had 2 reviews now of figures which I absolutely love. So there we are. That's pretty good. But no, seriously, this is a really nice one. And as I said before, and I've said it throughout, that considering the Poison Ivy is not necessarily a character that I enjoy watching or reading, it was a nice surprise, and I'm pleased that it's surprised me this way. So yeah, I really like this one. So there we are. Hope you enjoyed the review, and I will be coming back again very soon for the next one. Until then, take care guys, and I'll see you soon.